Hi, welcome back to this free video series on stress management. I'm Stephanie McCannon. I have for you another quick tip that you can use throughout your day to help control and manage stressful situations. Oftentimes, when we are starting to feel anxious or stressed, we're not very clear on why we're reacting that way. So that's the first thing I want to go over with you. I say name it to tame it. We have to be clear on identifying what is causing your stress. I'll give you a little example. I like to walk into my kids' rooms and have them look tidy. They don't have to be clean, but they should be tidy. I don't like to see a lot of stuff on the floor. And I was able to identify what really makes me have a feeling of calm versus a feeling of anxiety or stress when I enter their room. And I was able to identify that if their beds were made, I would feel much better about their rooms. I initially started by trying to insist that they make their beds before they left for school. But what that did was actually create more stress and more anxiety, not just for me, but for my children as well, which I didn't identify at the time. So after one particular morning when my children had all gone and the morning didn't go very well and I was feeling very stressed, I sat down and I decided that if I wanted their beds made, perhaps I could take a few minutes and make the beds for them. Maybe that would give me that sense of calm and peace that I was looking for every time I went into their room or saw it as I'm walking down the hallway. So I did that. I made their beds and it did a couple of things. One, I did feel good and calm every time I walked by their rooms or I went into their rooms to put their laundry up. I felt peaceful just by seeing that their beds were made. And something I really didn't anticipate, but I'm glad that it happened, is my kids came home to their beds made and felt appreciated and cared for. You know, often as we're struggling throughout our days to do all the tasks and take care of all the things that we need to take care of, it's easy to forget the stressful situations in others' lives. Like, I forget sometimes how stressful it is to be a teenager or a kid in middle school. And now I have provided not only a sense of calm for me, but I'm able to extend that to my children just by making their beds. It was something so simple, but went for years very unclear to me. That's why I say we have to name it to tame it. Take a moment, get clear, be very specific about what's causing the stress, and see if there's something that you can do or another person can do to alleviate that stress and produce more calm. For me, it was as simple as making their beds, and it only takes a couple of minutes of my morning to do that, and we all reap the benefits of that very simple task. So I have another great tip for you in the next video, so stick around for that. There's more to come.